Imagine a perfect circle of barren earth. No grass, no leaves, nothing grows. They say the devil himself paces here every night, plotting his next move in our world. Welcome to Bear Creek, North Carolina's most chilling mystery, the devil's tramping ground. Got your heart racing? Good. Because tonight, we challenge you to stand where no plant will grow and ask yourself, what unseen force demands this empty space? Our tale begins not in 2025, but in the early 1700s, when Scots-Irish settlers first spoke in hushed tones around campfires about a lifeless circle deep in these woods. They claimed that anything placed within this 40-foot ring would vanish or be flung beyond its perimeter by morning. Pots, boots, even trees felled for firewood. Nothing dared remain. At first, skeptics assumed prankish youths or animal activity. But when the phenomenon persisted season after season, curiosity turned to dread. By 1882, the Wilmington Journal printed the first newspaper account. A patch of earth so stubbornly barren, it defies the humblest blade of grass. The article quoted locals insisting the devil himself marked this ground as his own. Was it mere folklore handed down from Ireland's old superstitions? Or something far more sinister had taken root in these Carolina woods? Fast forward to the 1960s. A bold journalist from Greensboro pitched his tent squarely in the circle. His faithful dogs refused to settle, howling through the night as if warning him to flee. At dawn, he emerged pale and shaking, telling reporters, "I heard slow, deliberate footsteps circling my campfire. Footsteps that stopped whenever I shone my flashlight, only to resume at the edge of my vision. Something was out there. Something inhuman." Decades later, in 2018, a local ghost hunter known only as Kevin the Custodian returned with infrared cameras. His footage shows a pale, humanoid shape gliding between the trees at the circle's edge. No headlamp, no safety gear. Just shadow, an outline too smooth, too deliberate to be a passing hiker or deer. Naturalists dispatched soil samples to Chatham County labs. Results? The clearing's soil contains slightly more gravel and clay than the surrounding forest floor, but not enough to explain 2 centuries of starvation. Geologists suggest ancient glacial scouring might have left a thin topsoil layer, but even they admit, nothing fully accounts for why grass still refuses to sprout here. Beneath the devil narrative lie older, more complex legends. Some say local native tribes once held war dances on this very spot, stamping the earth bare in ritual combat. Others claim it marks a sacred burial ground, its emptiness a solemn vigil for warriors laid to rest. Yet no tribal records corroborate these stories, which only deepens the mystery. Today, the clearing sits on private property. A simple, no trespassing sign stands sentinel, warning thrill seekers and paranormal enthusiasts alike. Still, every so often, courageous or reckless souls slip in under cover of darkness, hoping to catch a glimpse of the devil's midnight promenade. So what truly haunts this circle? A supernatural sentinel with a taste for terror? A quirk of geology magnified by centuries of rumor? Or a generations-old prank that no one has the courage to end? You decide. But one thing is clear. Until someone stays and lives to tell the tale, the devil's tramping ground remains one of America's most enduring and unnerving legends. Will you be the next to challenge the devil's nightly waltz? Step inside the circle, then step back, if you can. And if you survive, let us know. Because legends demand witnesses, and this one isn't going away anytime soon. If you enjoyed this spine chiller, smash that like button, subscribe for more true horror from across the US, and hit the bell so you never miss our next descent into darkness. Until next time, watch your step. Thanks for watching, where your fear meets the unknown and your imagination comes to life.